Good morning, everybody from the gardens. It is a chilly 13 degrees this morning. It's the middle of August. It should be a lot hotter up here in Canada, but I guess we're slowly starting to fall into fall already. So everything, as you can see, is looking beautiful. I did notice back here the watermelon, one of them, since it grew up the like the trellis, I'm going to need to put a hammock on it. So I'll show you what I mean. It's just pulling a little too much on the vine for my liking, and it's growing quite a bit. Well, it stopped growing, but the length away from the plant is growing. So, see right here? It's pulling pretty hard. So, I might put a little hammock to lift that one up a little bit. But look how nice the watermelons are. Like, they're literally growing out of the box. All this is starting to grow out. That large gourd, though, is growing out past the box. It is so insane. Cucumbers are not looking that great. I have heard a lot of people having issues. So see, what happens is a cucumber beetle gets on the plant, starts to eat it, and I guess it secretes something that makes the plants die. So half the cucumbers are okay, and half of them are slowly dying off, like this one here. So I have to be concerned about it because it's killing the plants, but I am getting about to the end of the season. We only get about 3 months here in a growing season, and since I was about a month late getting to the gardens, it is a smaller growing season, or shorter growing season than what I'm used to for Canada. So, check out these squashes though, they're so cute. They're butternut squashes. Aren't they nice? Have you ever seen a butternut squash grow? I didn't realize it took that much plant to grow 3 of them. Peppers are looking great. They are just about ready to harvest. They're getting very, very close. They're just not soft yet, so these jalapenos are looking amazing. I mean, they're huge. And they're heavy, too. Like, I'm shocked at how big that is and how heavy it is. But I'll be able to harvest it very, very soon. Same with a lot of these other peppers, which will be great. Lettuce has got to get chopped down. I did bring some kale into the food bank, so that was nice. Herb garden is doing great today. Everything got a nice water last night, so I didn't even need to water today. I'm just kind of wandering around and seeing what needs to be tended to in the gardens, but really it's taking care of itself. Every once in a while I gotta pick some weeds, water it of course, put some nutrients in every once in a while. But really, I mean, you can do this too. All you got to do is find an empty lot in your city, contact the people who own it, see if there's a water source, and see if they'll let you grow on it. You never know unless you ask, right? Luckily, this was just kind of handed to me. It was already somewhat established. I mean, the boxes were here, but there was really nothing in them. So in just, what, a month and a half, I changed it into this. With a lot of help from volunteers, of course. There's been a lot of people that come. I'd say out of the, like, say if I come twice a day, every day for the week, that's 14 times. I would say a volunteer comes about, well, right now maybe about 7 times, so maybe half the time I have somebody to come and help, and the other half is just me. But that's okay. Like today, it's just me, but there's nothing to do. I could weed if I wanted to, or, you know, there really isn't too many weeds in the main beds. I am seeing some starting to pop up more in with the strawberries, but that's because I'm not really tending to this bed very much. I'm kind of leaving the strawberries grow wild. And hopefully next year this will be a big, huge strawberry patch. I hope. there's not many things that get to stay through the winter. Strawberries are one. Some of the herbs, I know basil doesn't come back. I think sage comes back, but I'm not 100% sure. I know chives come back, like onions like this. This will come back. Those won't. So there's certain plants that will come back, certain plants that won't come back. I think thyme will come back. I don't know if oregano comes back, or parsley either, to be honest with you. I gotta check into that a little bit, because I don't know what will still be in the beds next year. I am gonna plan the garden a little bit differently next year. Bring the tomatoes from mostly the back and bring them to this area to the front, because the back gets the most light. And I think the peppers would do good in the heat, but the tomatoes do better if they're closer and a little bit more shade. But yeah, that's about it for today, guys. I hope you're enjoying watching these gardens grow and watching my channel grow and hopefully me shrink, because this is a lot of exercise. I'm doing about 10,000 steps a day doing the gardens, which is good for me, but bad for my hip. It's painful some days, but hey, I'm growing food, and that's pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm glad when I have the help, that's for sure, because it really, really helps to water these. If you think about it, it's 22 garden beds with each 2 or 3 jugs each. So that's at the minimum 44 jugs of full water that need to be lifted and trucked around and poured into the beds. So any help I have is wonderful. So I will leave you for this for the morning. I'll turn you around. It's super bright today. Okay, let me turn this there. This way? No. It's so bright. Okay, this way. That's better. All right. So I hope you have a wonderful day, guys, and I will catch you again soon. I hope you like and watching the gardens grow. It's really fun growing all this and seeing what I can put out into the community. So have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Bye.